Well, all right then. I was just playing with formats, so I guess I'm back on. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, everybody. No big deal. I put the join in link in the comments. You know what I mean? Like I put the join in link in the comments. What's up, Hello Bud Files? How you doing, brother? Please click like. Thank you for being in. Cheers. Nice to see you. Yep, I put the join in link right there in the comments. Boom. Whoo, come on up. Come on up. Be nice to see you. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, the joining link is right in there. Come on up. Let's talk. Let's be about it. I mean, like that. I mean, I'm sorry, like that. Sorry about that. That was a weird reaction from the other side. Yo, the people that have been deleted by, your guys are kind of weird, but obviously I have a public join in link, so come up here and talk about it or whatever. Why did I get deleted by? I didn't treat any of you guys wrong. Shit. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, I really didn't treat anybody weird, so I don't know what that's about. You know what I mean? So here we go again, right? Here we go again. So civilians, you know what I mean, or civils or whatever. Fucking weird, weird hate watchers, bro. Weird hate watch. Excuse me, excuse. Mm. Sorry for all the burps, man. I apologize. I'm gonna put that joining link again. But hate watchers are weird a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't. I'm not hating on them. I'm just saying they're kind of weird. Here's a StreamYard link so you can join in. Come on up. We can get a lot of people before we run out of time, right? So there is a time limit on it. But here we go. It doesn't matter whether it comes through or not. I'm just saying, like, people with your weird, blockings and stuff, tell me why. Come on up and tell me why. Why not do that? Make yourself known so that my people know why. What is your distaste? Bring it out, bring it up. Or just hang, be cool. Either way, man, we got time for it. Until they say we don't, let's burn that time. Let's burn that join up time, that panel time. I got that link down there for you. I can't come on during the day most days. I got to have my phone open for school or for whatever happens. So I apologize, man. I could get much more coverage, but it's not what it's about, is it? Mm. So thank you. Thank you. Don't hesitate to click like, chat in. Also, there's that join in link. Come on up, man. We can take a few. We can take a few up here. Huh. And I will say that, for the people that have recently blocked me for nothing, like, come on, take that join in link and tell me why, man. Take that chance. Interesting, right? Because the accuser has the burden of proof, and I dare you. I can do nothing. But yeah, the joining link is down there. I'd rather you come up on more open, more fun, strings. But we can do any of those things. Any of them. Cheers, y'all. I'm sorry for it being so late in the mix, Sorry about that. My wife is actually not home from work. It's kind of weird. Not me and me neither. What's up, Kev? How you doing, Kev? It's nice to see you, my brother. You can join, please, if you don't mind. I mean, last time I guess we had a camera issue, right? But you can come up anytime you want, Kev. Nice to see you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on a bit of a different time schedule, so maybe that's better. I don't know. I don't know. But thanks for being in, Kev. What's going on, man? Shit, Kev, I've been digging my vinyl, man. I've been digging into my records, bro. Yo, SA, it's nice to see you, man. How you doing? You can join in, please do, man. I'm on a different kind of time schedule right here. I talked to my friend Raj today. Raj, he's Pakistani by birth. He came to the US via Pennsylvania, and I was speaking with him today. And yeah, we were having a good time on that because he was talking about having vampire hours, and I was saying, well, what do you do when the werewolves call you? It's great to hear Share. It's nice to hear, my brother. Salam, brother, and salam, brother Kev. Big up to you, Kev. Kev, I called you a couple times. I left you a message. I didn't want to be overbearing, but if you can call me back sometime, go ahead, man. Even if I'm sleeping, I'll answer and let you know, right? So call me sometime, Kev. If you're open to it. And if anybody wants to join in, I'm gonna drop that shit one more time right there. Not one more time, but this more time right near. Boom. There's your join in link. There's your join in link. Hello, brother Kev. How are you? How are you, Shaher? I'm on my haramis, my intoxicants. I'm not on my tea right now, Shaher. So, but it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, I got love for them. Oh, my phone? I don't know, brother. I don't know, but that's why I share the join in link so we could do it on YouTube. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't believe it. Brother Kev is in the house. Where you at, brother Kev?
Well, we're in our smoking shed, Joe.
Right on, right on.
Yeah.
How do I sound? Am I bouncing off your walls?
What's that, pardon?
I think I might be bouncing off your walls, or you have a speaker source in there.
Oh, hang on one sec. One sec.
Okay, let me test.
Yeah.
I think I sound a little bit better.
How's that?
Hey man, it
I did
remains
have
to
a
be
Bluetooth.
seen.
I did have a
I'm
Bluetooth
still bouncing off
speaker
your
turned
wall.
on.
I think I'm still
Strange.
bouncing off your wall.
Well, it doesn't sound too bad.
Okay, well I'll try to be as as reserved as I can. How you doing, brother Kevin?
I'm good, thanks, Joe. Hello, SA. How are you?
Better now. Hello.
Who's in the shed with you, man?
Taking it with Kevin.
What's that? Sorry, Joe.
Who's in the shed with you?
Oh, this is my friend Nick. We've had he's also a bass player. We've had a couple of drinks tonight. We're just chilling out, having fun, waiting for pizza. Actually,
Happy New Year.
this is Nick.
Hey,
How you doing, my
heck yeah.
brother?
No, I remember you guys. Nikk Nick, right?
Yeah, double K, man.
And then you
Rocking
went
out.
through like a transition with like your sort of fingers and all that, and you still
Yeah,
had
my
to play
skull.
bass, properly. I remember all that, Nick. I'm a bass
Yeah,
player.
thank you.
I
Thanks,
respect
Mike.
the
I
craft. I
appreciate that,
respect
bro.
you, bro.
Yeah, it was tough. And now I'm kind of doing it all in the production zone. I got a
Yeah.
singer who's missing teeth because of meth, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That can make you
And I
sing
really
different, though.
tell him that this won't be accepted.
He's
So
in the
Nick,
smoking shed, I say, the smoking shed.
yeah, we're in the smoking shed. I say
What the fuck?
we don't smoke bad stuff,
But
but
we
we smoke.
asked really retarded questions.
Yeah, I grew up with Afghanis and Pakistanis, Shaher. So what they used to say to me is like, "Oh, you're on that chat and bong." That's what they used to always say. Now, got is a big thing these days, right? The thing that they chew that chills them out.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Pakistanis and Afghanis, they used to say, "You're on that chat and bong," because they,
Wow.
whatever they considered my weed. They didn't know what my
The
weed was.
bouncing
It could have
around,
been
yeah,
like,
that's your thing, right?
yeah, they didn't know what it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
call
Yeah.
it fountain shower,
They
whatever.
were
We got a
halal,
name on
brother.
it.
Cool.
You're fucking cool, though, man.
I am not cool.
Scott's really cool.
Hell yeah, you're cool, man. Don't you have like an actual Fender bass? Not like a. I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
excuse me, a PV.
Listen,
Excuse me, don't you have a
I
PV
was the
bass?
fucking cornerstone, and I was just like buried in my fucking in my groove. I just like
I can't see.
whatever it took, right?
Where's
Just
there's
laying into it, right? And now I look back at my life and I went, what a life. What a beautiful life,
That's good.
just to be afforded the chance to be that simple player and all of that. No, it's just to be that
Oh yeah,
guy. Man,
yo,
that's
Nikki, like for real. Like I've always been able to like, you know, drink from the cup of what do you call it? Like ambrosia. Like I've always been
yeah.
able to have that
Right,
like
oh
great.
nice, nice
right?
ambrosia.
Yeah,
I
that's the one.
love
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
Joe.
yeah.
That's
Get a
Yeah,
little
it.
pussy taste
yeah,
That's
and get a
it.
little love and
yeah.
get a little
Yeah.
sweetness and just
I love it.
thank God, or thank Dionysus or whatever that I get to be able to do all this. You know what I mean? Like,
We do. We do. You
Yeah,
know,
right on.
it's a beautiful life. And you just like keep on living it and envisioning it and make it the way you want it to be, man. It
yep.
will. Just make it good, right? Just think good, you know?
You
And
know
it's
what?
gonna be
I mean,
that
the
and
the
more.
universe wants like that kind of success story to be
Us to
around,
succeed.
so that
They
people aren't
want
so
us,
greedy and
the universe
crazy.
wants us to succeed. And
Uh,
when we
we
put it
want
out
to keep
there,
you up.
yeah, no. And we put it out there, the universe grabs us and says, I'll make that song. I don't know how, but they put it all together.
Yeah, man.
And
It's like there's
you sit
other.
back out, right?
It's like there's background intelligence. They're pulling strings for you. You know what I mean? Like that probably is what it is. Who knows?
This is
Who
in
knows?
my favor. No one's saying nothing, right, bud?
Yeah.
This is in my favor, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Just
You gotta
enjoy it.
have that. You're amazing.
Hey, man.
Josephino.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you. You
welcome.
know, I don't know. Like, it's so hard. Like, the last thing to figure out is like whether you're a good person or not. I don't know. But I feel like my
You think
motivations are
you're
just my
terrible?
passions, and like, so
Oh
I can't
no,
be
it
that
doesn't
bad.
matter. You might be the most beautiful person you've ever met in your life. You just go, oh my God, hope I never talk to this person again.
I don't want to
Or
ruin
whatever,
the
you know?
illusion.
Now we have the choice.
Is SA still in chat?
I think so. SA, you still in chat? What's up, bro? It was good to see you last night, SA. Yes, yes, it always is.
It's
And you
great to
could
see
join in with
SA.
me, SA, anytime.
Yeah. Yeah,
How you
no,
doing,
he should. He
SCP?
should for sure join in sometime. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had conversations. It was really cool. Like some of my
Yeah.
daytime stuff, it was cool, but I just can't do
Yeah.
it because I have to have the phone for school or government or whatever. So I just can't
Yeah.
do daytime shit. And we're
Yeah.
different time zones, so it sucks.
Yeah.
Noise
Yeah.
is too much. Oh, in your surroundings. Okay. Okay. Papa is doing great. All right, Papa.
Oh, good. Yeah, good,
All
good.
right.
He SA puts out so many good videos and stuff, Joe. It's like it's amazing to watch that culture and stuff. It just amazes me.
Me.
Yeah, it is. I told him like just in the beginning when I first started watching, like it's really exciting to see like a road that's that lit up. But as
Yeah.
we see more and more and more, it's fantastic. Such a vibrant area.
Right. Right. The colors and all that stuff. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
It is.
Yeah, just a different culture. Something we're not used to, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but something like again, like because I grew up with Pakistanis and stuff, it's something that I've always wanted to see. It's something that I've always heard about. Something that I
Yeah.
got static in the
Yeah,
Indian spice
something
stores
like
because
that.
I wouldn't want to be buying like the Bollywood newspapers with like the pictures of people. I couldn't read the words, but I still wanted to, see all that because I love the aesthetic.
Right. Right.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Somebody's got
yeah.
a rotary phone going.
Nick's getting a phone call.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
What's up, Nobby? How
It's
you
gonna
doing?
be bad. Jeez. Oh man.
That's pretty
So,
funny, man.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, sorry to bother you, Joe. I guess.
Bother me
Yeah.
nothing. We do still have an audio issue, but we can't fix that, I guess. You're not bothering me. It's awesome to see you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good to see
Hey,
you too,
fella.
for sure. Yeah. So you messaged me the other night and said you were in Dump Stars or
I was
Justin
in
B's
there
channel.
tonight as well. I was watching as tonight as well, but I was really interested because it was like, wow, I remember last time I was watching a barbecue on the side of Jason's house, and now it's happening again in Dumpstar. And I was like, hey,
Yeah.
Dumpstar, give him another joint. And he was like, okay. And I was watching that stuff happen, and I was just like, this is what it's all about, man. This is how it just
Yeah.
comes back around. It's like feed Jason 2 more joints and see what happens. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's 8 months
Yeah.
later.
Well, that's cool. That's really
Yeah,
cool.
no, it was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, honestly, if I How many people are watching us?
Probably
2 or
4.
4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably
So
4.
if I had to nail it down, Joe, I'd just say I kind of felt like I flew too close to the light. You know what I mean?
He was
In
gonna
that
say
channel.
something different. There's 12,000 watching us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now there's
But
only
it
4
just
people.
felt like the
Well,
moth
why
at
did you? What do you mean by
that time.
like? The problem I find is if I show out too much, people get jealous. So what do you mean by fly too close to the light, like Icarus? Like why?
You know when I you know when I don't know, Joe, like come into chat and stuff, it'd be like people would say hi to me first, things like that, and that's not not my thing. SA, my friend, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good morning, SA. How you doing?
I am doing great. I am doing great.
Hello,
How about you?
Kevin. Hello, Kevin.
Hello. I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
remember Kevin.
Are you already at school, SA? Are you already at school?
Yes, I was break is playing, so it's a too much noise, so I don't know I can hear you clearly. You can hear me clearly or not, but I will try to speak if you can hear me clearly, because the kids are around, they are playing and they are making noise. They have the break time, so I don't know you can hear me clearly or not.
Yeah, SA. I think the audio is pretty chopped. You know what SGP said? He said, "My handsome prince." She's just looking at you, Mustachio. She's looking at you.
Let me read the text if I can, because it's not very easy for me to read the text while I'm in a panel. So let me see.
Can you try to come back can you try to come back up because the audio is really bad. I'll try to fix it. I don't know. How do I sound to you?
Okay, wait. Okay, fix it.
Try to come back up.
Okay.
One day SGP will be swept off her feet on a white horse. It's going to be a short horse. It's going to be one of the, traditional ones. Just try it, SA. I mean, I think the sound was messed up. I don't know, guys. You could let me know, right? But yeah, one day you'll just be gallivanted out of there, SGP, hopping on a horse with SA, and off into beautiful, beautiful land or whatever. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Trust me, I don't discount that for 1 second. Please go to Never Never Land. I mean, to Better Land or whatever. Please go. Yeah, something's wrong with the audio. I don't know. That sounded like a connection issue in his place. I don't know. Off to Wonderlands. Yeah. Whoo! Cheers, everybody. Who knows? Whoa! Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Yeah, cheers, gal pal. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, your knight in shining armor out there. Yeah, and SA, anytime you want to try to join back up, please do. I just don't think the audio was going good. Was I wrong, guys, or whatever? I can't tell, right? My love, my one true light, my one true light. Yo, we're making love connections here. That's the beautiful thing. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Everybody's married already. Totally kidding. I don't know anything about it. Okay, SA, I understand that, bro. I understand that. Mine's not good either. You know what I mean? We have the cheap shit. SGP, don't worry about it. I'm just totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. I think it's funny. I think it's interesting and nice. It's actually sweet. You know what I mean? It's actually sweet, whether we're all married or not. Yeah, I know. I'm stupid. You know, I'm just kidding, though. You know, but whatever. It's sweet whether you're married or not. Don't worry about it. I say that because it's easier to say we're all married, you know, and just like, you know, climb out of that, right? Get out of the morass. That term is MORAS, yeah, whatever. It has nothing to do with body parts. I said morass, like, you know, it's a place. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Yeah. Don't know when I'll be back again. I'm going to Karachi, yo. Yep. You should go out there where the real men are, right, SGP? Get out there. Shit. Don't know if I'll be back again. Well, you don't need to. Just make it the best last time, you know? When Trump takes over. Yeah. Okay, SA. Is that what they're telling you? Is that what they're telling you, man? I believe it when I see it, man. These, you know, these political puta madres, I don't give a shit what they do, man. They're full of it. My dad was in Department of Defense, you know, and the way that the real intelligence, military industrial complex deals with life is every time I click a couple of notes on a keyboard, you know, thousands of people die, tens of thousands of people die sometimes. And so their sanctity of life, the way that they look at our lives, is way different than Mama India and Mama Russia, you know. It's way different because what they do decides the fate of so many that the sanctity of life is so heavy with them that they become ultra liberal. They're like, don't you fucking harass him for this or that or that or that or that because we're gonna destroy fucking, you know, tens of thousands just by proxy in a minute. So don't you hang on him for this or this or that. If he's lucky enough to live through this, if he's crafty enough to live through this, leave him alone, you know, something like that. You guys get it? You guys get what I mean by that? Because they have a sanctity of life that's different because every time they make decisions, you know, tens of thousands of people go whoosh, go black. They go den, you know, and it's distasteful. They don't like it, you know. And when one of them goes, you know, a demigod in this world, somebody who has that power to drop 10,000 at keystroke, you know, when one of them goes, they have that sanctity that I've never seen. And wouldn't have to, dude. Wouldn't even have to. You listen to People Not News. Right on, right on. Yeah. And people and news will be skewed. So try to get your own eyes on it as much as you can, Mr. SA. Try to get your own eyes on it, right? Now, obviously, you don't have that luxury around the world. No, of course we don't. So try to get your eyes on it. Try to make some communications and friends in every state, in every channel or whatever, so that you can have eyes on the ground that you trust. People that you trust. People that are good. People that are just reliable, right? Don't be intimidated. It's so silly. Guys, I have 1K, right? 1,005 people, eh? Would somebody like to join in and say hi to my 1K subscribers, my milestone people? You want to join in? I put the join in link here. Please click like. Come up and say hi to the 1K. You know, I won't take over the conversation. I don't have to. We're already on my channel, eh? Funny. Wining and dining in that posh hotel with the disco. No expenses. Oh yeah, you better do it. Yeah, you better do it like gold service, like #1, top notch. Yeah, is that what you're saying? Yep. Yeah, Nobby, it better be white glove service, top notch. What you saying, What you saying, SA? Oh yes, the very best. Yep. If you make it half as good as that mustache, you know what I mean, then you got a good place to stay. I can't wait to get mushrooms in a motel here, you know what I mean? So shit. You guys are totally posh. Exquisite. Yeah, it's a nice touch. That's a nice touch, Nobby. Instead of walking, or getting the van. Oh, break is off. All right. See you later, SA. Thank you for being up, man. Anything that I was kidding around with, you know what I mean. We were just kidding. Oh yeah, that's right. Get some pistachio ice cream. Get some double. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, man. I saw him doing that, man. He knows the ice cream man. The ice cream man is a good man. I want to get a hat, man. I want a Pakistani hat. One that's fitted to my own head, because I have a big head, so I've never had right stuff. You're all posh here, eh? We're all posh here. Hope to see you later. Take care, my love. Take care, my love. I'll see you later. Okay? Bye for now. SASGP. Woo! It's getting hot in here, isn't it? After I sleep, give me a call. It's getting hot in here, Nobby. Woo! All right, guys. That's awesome. I can't believe my wife's not home yet, actually, After I sleep, call me. Oh boy, are you still gonna be in your silkies? Like, oh my gosh, it's so provocative, you know. Yo, what's up, Jessica? How you doing? Jessica, my dear, why don't you come up here? Why not waste my time? It's so fine, Jessica. Just click the link. I'll throw another limerick out here, you know what I mean? So shit. Shut me up. It's nice to see you, Jess. SGP, SA. Whew. Nobby, it's getting hot in here, New Year, Bicentennial Man. Bicentennial Man. Are you a new man, Nobby? I've been so many men. I don't want to be another fucking persona. Like, I don't want that to happen again. I really don't. To my detriment. You're out of THC. Well, at least you have SODA, like that SODA, that's soda. Recycled, yeah. New parts. I mean, refurbished. He's refurbished. Come on in, Jess. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. I'm out of cigarettes, something that you'll regret. Who did that, Nobby? Who did that line? I'm out of cigarettes, something that you'll regret. That shit was funny. I know SGP. That's cool. I don't know anything either. I didn't see it. I don't see at night. Leave me out of it. King of the road. Yeah, who is king of the road, man? Who's king of the crash landing? Probably my guy, man. Tiny Tim. Yeah, I was born on Tiny Tim's Day, April 12th, you know. He was probably king of the crash landing because not only did he collapse on stage, but he died shortly later. You know what I mean? He's the king of the crash landing. That was my guy, though. I love his music. Robert Durst was also born on my birthday. He has passed away since, you guys know. But Robert Durst was also born on my birthday. My father has a little bit of an affinity for Bobby Durst, and I have an affinity for myself. No phone, no proof, no pets. Ain't got no cigarettes. Roger Miller, king of the road. Yeah, I was asking. I didn't know. I can't remember the rest of that story, actually. Yeah. I was asking because I can't remember. That's cool. Kevin and Nikki were up. Isn't that something, eh? Yo, that's the north. I mean, excuse me. The I guess that's the well, they're north. Yeah, northwest. Yeah, the northwest. You believe? Yeah, I have a hard time believing. You know, but I love to be proved wrong. I don't believe, but prove me wrong. You know, it's like a really nice approach because I'm open. I'm open to changing. Just prove me wrong. Do it one time. Cheers, everybody. I know it's so late. I'm so sorry. I mean, I guess that's different areas and shit. Jessica, do you want to get up or is it too late for the fucking West Coast at this point, you know? Probably not. It's Friday. Come on up. Looks like we have some snow coming. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that. So, yeah, SGP, my daughter says she has Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off. I guess she does. You know what I mean? Whew. She's the last one, excuse me for burping, in school. And if she has Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, that's awesome. We're gonna hang out, you know. I asked her tonight, I was like, can I get your folder, you know, so I can fill out her like, you know, kind of daily forms. Oh yes, I saw that, her progress, and sign it and sign it. And I was just asking for it today. And then she's like, we have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off. And I'm like, whoa, no big rush, you know, no big rush, I guess, you know. Yeah, we were so lucky, Gal Pal. We did not know that snow was coming. We went to the bank, me and the kids. And so we walked back in the first you know, snowfall. So we had like that snow globe experience as we were just fighting to get through it, you know. We had a purpose. And so we got to enjoy that. Now we get to crunch around on whatever's left, you know, so we can play all hardcore. But, you know, when I was a kid and the way I jumped into snow, oh my gosh, what a hassle. I'm so glad my kids don't do stupid shit like that, you know, because I did it, you know, and I'm glad they don't, you know. It's funny. Everybody's like, "Oh, everything was so cold when I came up," and I'm like, "Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back to cold." I'm the cold. I'm the cold, guys. And yeah, I know you didn't mean good for you for me being the cold, so you know, nobody's gonna peg you with that. Jessica, why don't you come up? I sent you the link. I can send it to anybody that I have contact with, but also I can put it right here in the comments, so you can just join right here and right now. Why don't you just go ahead and click that? Some I think we had some audio issues earlier, but we'll try our best either way every time, right? So, cheers, everybody. Whoo! Mm. I got my first refill, you know, butane for this guy. This guy, he seems really cheap, and I've got them to fill it like 8 times at the store. And I said, okay, I'll get a fucking canister because it seems to be working. So that's what we're hitting on right now. And as I said, it seems to be working. I mean, it seems to be working. What the fuck do you want from me, man? Go ahead, join up. The link is in there. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, Kev, man, one day, like, I really would like to get it through to you, or at least, maybe like do a video call where I could play some bass and just show you, show you how much I love that instrument and how much, we work the grooves in it, and stuff like that, and how much you just do with it. So, because I know Nikki's into that, that's awesome, bro. In the smoking cabin. Yeah, we all want one of those, eh? So I don't think anybody's gonna join up. That's cool. I'll probably leave in like a few minutes. Then, you know what I mean? I mean, respect to everybody. Thanks for being in. But if you're not gonna join in, a public join in like that, I'm gonna run out of StreamYard time. So if you don't want to hit that join in link, then damn, I should probably just shut it up, right? So we'll just give it a few. Be quiet for a minute. Anybody want to come up? Hit that link. That's what I'm saying. Be quiet for a minute. Anybody who wants to come up, hit that link. Yeah. Thanks to all of my 1K subscribers. Like, that's really cool. When I first came around, I had 39 subscribers. And I wanted to go live, which includes getting the 50. So I would hit up I did hit up everybody in my phone. And they said, yes, we'll subscribe, but we're not going to watch. And I said, cool. And I was watching the community that I was looking at, right? And like Doug has all those massive subscribers. And at the time, I was looking at it as this is a 1,200 account area that has 700 real people, you know? If you know what I mean. Do you know what that means? Like, there's 1,200 accounts, but there's 700 real people. That's what I thought. That was my assessment, right? So now I have 1K, and that means probably that I have 238 people. So thank you, SJ SGP. You know, and SGP, why don't you come up? Let's come up. I'm gonna smoke some bongs. You want to smoke some bongs, SGP? Come on up. But anyways, yeah. So I think that my 1K means there's 238 real people somewhere that have some interest, you know. Although they probably don't get their notifications, right? But it's cool. It's cool. I just want 20 per video, and we get that. 20 views, you know what I mean? Sometimes when it was 4 people live, and even, you know, way back, you know, Dougie would be like, "Who are you talking to?" I said, "Well, maybe the other 5 people that are gonna watch it tomorrow. 4 people live, 19 people in total, you know. So you never know. Just be nice, I guess. That's my thing. I want to be nice. I don't want to be a weirdo because I'm not weird, you know. So yeah. Anyways, that'd be cool if you come up, SGP. I'm gonna hit this bong. Where's your bongs? Let's show off your bongs. Congratulations. Thank you. I appreciate that. Look who really, really, really is here.
All right, here
Pal.
Hey,
I know you ran up like a soldier. How you doing, gal pal?
I'm doing fine. How are you? Cheers.
Thank you. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you. Woo.
So I had to grab coffee. I said that when I first came in. Time for coffee.
Right. Yeah, I hit Dougie like middle day, and he was going for a tea break, and I was jealous because I would want a tea too, but you know, I just wasn't ready. I love tea. I love coffee. I love all that good stuff. I love tobacco. I mean, I'm sorry that people don't like tobacco because I really love it. You know?
Oh, I know. I did look. I'll be smoking one till I go to bed.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess I think that like the younger people think it's weird that somebody actually likes tobacco. I love tobacco. I'm sorry.
I know they start
Yeah.
chasing. My kids. I tell my kids when I was little, like all the way growing up, actually, until I was leaving high school, they smoked. The doctors would smoke in the doctor's office. They would smoke in the hospital. You would go in the hospital, people would be in the hospital. They smoked in the grocery stores. There was ashtrays at the end of, my kids are like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah." My mom used to yell. The dentist would come in to see us in the dentist's office.
Doctor's like, "Congratulations on your birth," you know. Doctor is like puffing away.
The cigarette would be hanging out of their mouth while they'd be doing stuff to it. My mom would always be yelling, "Do you have to have that cigarette with you while you're in here checking my daughters out?" She'd be yelling.
Right. Yeah, that's the way my mom was. Yeah.
Yeah, my kids would be like, "No way," and I'd be like, "Yeah." Everybody you'd be sitting in a restaurant and people beside you would just pull their cigarettes out and start smoking, and my kids would be like, "Oh God, that must have been disgusting."
Yeah, and maybe it is. I don't know if it's disgusting. I love it, you know. And like when it has like that kind of cherry smell, that cherry flavor. I love tobacco. Like I don't hate it at all, you know.
Well, me and my old man both smoked, and we smoked in the house. Everybody kept saying, "Oh, you shouldn't smoke with your kids," and we're like, "Why?" Now, my mom believes that secondhand smokers die more from smoke and
From
get cancer.
second than first, right? Yeah.
Secondhand smokers suffer more. Her mother never smoked and got cancer at an early age and died by the time she was 48. Her father was the smoker. My grandfather smoked pipes, cigars, and when I was very young, my grandfather died early too, but he had a heart attack. When I was very little, tiny, I took one of his cigars out of the ashtray and chewed on it, and I would always take his. He had a pipe rack with different pipes, and I was always puffing on them. I am the only one of my siblings and the only person in my direct family. My parents never smoked or drank, and none of my siblings drink or smoke. I am the only one, and my mom said, "Your grandfather always let you puff on his pipes and stuff. That's why."
Well, it's not because he let you do it. It's because you did it. Like he didn't even like his little pipe rack was 6 pipes. You were actually like cleaning out the bottom, like smoking out
Yeah.
Yeah, you were actually cleaning them for him. He didn't think about it or know about it.
Mom, I don't think he intentionally. I was always sneaking around doing stuff. Yeah, I am the black sheep of. I was the youngest for 9 years. Then I ended up being the middle child. There was two way below me 9 years later. I am the black
Okay.
child, black sheep of my family. I am the outcast, the one that did everything opposite. But she's your grandfather let you do smoking on his pipes and blah blah blah.
Right, 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 right. But it was really just you and your curious nature and everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry, Mom. Mom, you couldn't stop me. That's all that was happening.
When I think about it, the whole time I was growing up, you'd go in the hospital or a clinic or any place, grocery stores. People just smoked
Oh yeah,
every.
yeah. At the end of like you said, at the end of the aisle, they would have like an oval that you could ash into, in a grocery store back in the day.
People
So,
have ashtrays that they come out with they were square in the back and they had the little thing.
hmm yeah, yeah. Well, kids are all on Adderall or whatever. So, they used to have a different drug. It was
Oh yeah,
stinky.
yeah,
It was
too.
inconvenient. You know what I mean? So they got a better drug now and they put them on that, whatever controls your anxiety and makes you complacent.
That's remember us all having to be on antidepressants and stuff when we were in school. I'll tell you something else too. Everybody has
Sure.
allergies today. Um, Peanut allergy, wheat allergy, lactose. In cafeteria when we
Gluten, gluten.
were up, nobody had allergies. No one was. Everybody ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. We all sat together. I don't remember one kid the whole way through school being like, "Oh, I can't be with them. They have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Oh, I can't be with them." And everybody drank milk and everybody ate bread. I think people started wishy-washing their kids out and keeping them from having that stuff, and it started forming allergies. They started being, they didn't have the immunity in them to fight off anything. I
They
think a
didn't
lot
have the exposure.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it's in their heads. And through the couple of generations, they've embedded it into their
Hey,
systems.
morning.
Hey, Nobby.
How you doing?
Hey, you.
Good. How are you?
We're up creaky. Yeah.
It's nice to have you guys, man. I started like super late, like 1 a.m. and whatnot. But whatever, it's like it's really cool. My wife still hasn't come home, which is kind of weird, but they work at a bar. They can be a little bit flexible.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've bartended for years.
Yeah.
One
Well,
night
over here, they don't even like literally like because you could just Google search it. So I'm not speaking out of class. You could just Google search it, and like some of these people around here are like, "Hey, this is one of the only places that'll serve you after hours." Like it's just straight up out there. So they will do that. They will do that. So whatever. Like she doesn't care. I don't care.
Well, as long as you don't get caught, nobody's out running around telling, you can get away with that
Man,
shit.
if they put it that public for that many years and they're not caught, it's not that he's not caught, it's that he knows people because he's an actual like county employee and stuff too. You know what I mean? It's
Right?
not even that he's not caught. That shit's been public for 6 years that they operate, after hours and whatnot, like a speakeasy or something. But he's somebody because they do bridges and stuff, for the county. So yeah, they don't mess with him. They don't mess with him. What's up, Nobby? What do you mean you got your mic set up? I remember when you got your new mic and it kept
What's up?
ducking on you and then you started sounding better. I apologize to Kevin and Nikki because, your mic, I think you could just hear me in the background. I don't know what it was, but their mic was kind of fucked up, guys. I don't know.
Who was Nikki that was with him?
Oh, Well, yeah, I guess they're like fairly close neighbors. And so Nicky is a guy, he's a bass player that they go up in their smoke cabin and they smoke together and stuff like that.
Oh,
And Nicky had talked about he had like degenerating muscles, but he still played bass. So he figured out a different way to, pluck it out. And they've I don't know, Kev has been like, I guess, um a sound man, a procurer, somebody who keeps people's instruments well, you know what I mean? Like keeps them all clean and everything like that. Like a roadie, I guess you would say. I
right.
think he's done that for a long, long time,
Oh, okay.
He has sent me pictures of just fantastic like instruments that he has. I messed up today and I said Fender. I meant to say like I think he has a PV bass and he has a Hohner bass, and he has all this wonderful stuff. Kev is not a player himself. So, he's taking care of this for the other guys, the other guys that play the clubs and the sock hops around.
Right.
But yeah, it's awesome, man. Those guys are so cool. Obviously, where, I met Kev and where, I come
Right.
from. But it doesn't have anything to do with today, right? It's like a totally different story.
But I know. I
Yo,
remember
Nobby,
when.
how's that TV treating you?
It's a bit big.
Everybody's life size, right?
Yeah, it's working good.
Right on. Oh, that's Us. Oh my gosh, you should watch something good. Don't watch Us. What the hell are you doing, Nobby? Watch that new Planet of the Apes. I heard that was great. Don't watch Us. Come on, man.
I've
Oh,
started to watch that. But
Planet of the
it didn't look that good, that Planet of the Apes. I thought it was a bit weird. Do you think it's worthwhile watching it?
I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I heard it was good. I really did. But I don't care about any of that. You know what I mean? Like, I'll never, like, get something new. I have, like, so many uncracked videotapes, DVDs, whatever. Like, that's the rest of my life. I can go around my own fucking museum, I don't have to buy anything.
I've never been a movie fanatic, so.
Yeah. Well, sports are like an interesting thing because, you watch those, but you only watch them once. You don't really go back. So a lot of times on eBay, I'll buy videotapes and they're called like sold as blank or whatever because they record it off a TV. And they'll have a lot of like football games and stuff like that. And it's like those people recorded it because they were going to be at work when the game was on or whatever.
Yeah,
But
I used to do that.
nobody ever watches a game twice. You know what I mean? Like you're satisfied when it goes. And so I see that SGP, and I'm telling you, like when we watch live streams, it's the same thing. Like, wouldn't you rather watch something that's happening right now than something you've seen twice already? It could be a mistake. Let's see where they fumble. Like as far as a football analogy, where
Yeah,
do they fumble? Let's see.
very seldom do I go back over a live stream. Only if I'm looking for something, and I'll be like, "Oh, weren't they on the panel with us? Let me go look and see." Or we
Yeah.
question something somebody said, and I'll be like, "I'll go find that." That's why Doug on his community page, people started questioning if people were real, and I said, "Doug, I'll go back over your live streams and start writing down who was on every one of the panels, and then people can just go
Wow.
find it." So I
So you
started
actually
working.
had to do secretary work and look it back up,
Yeah, so I went down to his live streams when he started. And then, I kept being like, that's something you could have done. So then he finished looking up the rest of them for 2022. And then I started on
Right.
2023 3, and he said he'd finish, which he's never finished. But
Right.
you know, I thought that'd be like a courtesy thing, for other people, so they could be like, "Oh, so and so that they were in a chat room with me," and you could be like, "Yeah, you can see them on Doug's panel. Go to 12/6 of 2024, and they're on the panel."
Sure.
I don't know about you,
I have a really half-assed playlist that's called Interview. Like as a side by side, it's called Interview. Doug is on there at least twice or whatever, but nobody's helping me like sort out or figure out what it is, and I'm not gonna watch it again. Like I'm bored the first time, I'm not gonna watch it again. So it's hard for me to figure out. I have to give somebody, on Fiverr, right? Like get them to like organize shit. I can't do it.
For me, I think some people, it's more comfortable if you meeting someone, if you know that they're real and you can see them and listen to them talk, you kind of can get a feel of what they're like, and they're real, so they're not someone just chat bullshitting, someone else chatting under a fake name or playing a game with you.
Right.
And
that's the way that chat evolves. That's the way that chat evolves, is like you see somebody, you realize they're a real person, but that isn't the way that channel evolves. Like that's another different level, of weird stuff.
Right. And then once you talk to a person in person, when you're in a chat room with them, you basically hear their voice talking to you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, when you're chatting in a chat room, you can hear them talking to you. It kind of adds to the chat experience, because then you can hear them.
Like all the cues have already been dropped in, so you know how they speak and what their cadence is, and so then every time you read it in their voice now, instead of like whatever made up construct you had. Yeah. It's always great to see people that you're chatting with, even if they don't want to be up here all the time and they just say hi. At least you get to understand who they are and just say hi as yourself. But I will say this, I have to say this. When people say, well, I'm not ready, I can't put a camera up, can I come up anyway? I will always say yes, because I do not want to lose a good guest just because they're not ready to be on camera.
Oh, no,
I want the guest to come up.
Just have someone sit behind an avatar and talk, like I said.
Yeah,
it's the experience of hearing them, and then you get to hear them, and you know that it's a person. There's a person there. You can relate to their voice. Then when you hear them talk and chat, you can hear them talk to you.
Like Nabi is showing us. He's showing us a llama that's wearing sunglasses, and it's on a 3-inch screen, even though he's got an 80-inch screen across the way.
It gives you an idea what size the screen is. This image in a minute. This one.
That's a llama, right?
Yeah, it's about the table's a wallpaper table, as you can see, and that's about 5'5". Yeah, it's massive. Well worth the upgrade.
Oh, so you have it matted out. We can't see the whole TV.
No, just that bit there, but sort of, I took a photograph of it so you could see it without a reflection. That bit there.
Right on.
Because it just glares when.
So when you were talking about your mic, is that because you have a new mic set up?
I've got a new mic set up, and I've had it not communicating with my computer for a few hours today. So I had to set it up and make sure it's working before coming online. So, yeah.
Well, I just want to say, like, you sound smooth. You're not peaking. You sound totally great. Like, everything's going good there. SGP, you sound great, too.
Hey, Valhalla.
All down to number 13. I had it all on like 80 odd, 60 odd, 70 odd,
Yes, I had a great day, Valhalla. Glad you had one too.
Yo, Valhalla, how's the cat? How's the babies? Cheers. But yeah, Valhalla, how's the cat doing? How's the ladies? I mean the babies. Oh, so that's just you like looking in on your TV there, Nobby?
Yeah, it's
That's
just
all
a
that
photo.
is?
Yeah, it's just a photograph of it. Yeah,
Right
it's a
on, right
photograph
on.
that I emailed my mate. It's showing a difference at size of it. So, yeah.
Right? The fur babies are doing great today, and thank you very much for asking. Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, um, Valhalla, if you want to join up, man, please click that link. We'll talk to you. Come on up.
I'm going mute for a second. I'm going to go and make myself a cup of tea. Be back in a sec.
Right on, right on.
I
One of
don't think
these days, I'm gonna get my goblin teas made set up to like just ring off behind me, and then now we can watch that happen. Because I love my goblin teas made, but you know, it's I have like a step up, step down generator or whatever to make it work right. I don't do that much. Fur babies, man. What a concept. Valhalla.
I don't have
Man,
a
you know,
for a TV like that.
you don't want a big TV. They're like that's the thing now. Like they get bigger every year, you know?
I don't have a room big enough. You know, you have to have them way back when they're big.
Like 52-inch TVs, yeah.
Mine are too big as it is. My one in here in my bedroom, which is my bedroom's not that big, is almost 3 feet tall. The screen
Yeah,
is
the one that I usually use, I mean, maybe it's like 29 inches, you know, but also there's stuff in front of it. So I don't really see the whole screen anyway. You know what I mean? Like I really don't. And it's not like I have TV, so generally I'll just be watching YouTube on it. And like that's different too because when you watch YouTube on TV, you can't chat in. You could probably click like, but you can't really like, you know, talk in. And I do that, you know, for a few hours here and there, you know. And I
right.
can't say hi or I can't say anything personal. But I also can't see the whole screen. There's stuff that's stacked in front of it. There really is. I could move it out in 2 seconds, but I don't even care. You know, it's like I'm not all hung up on watching TV. You know, it's like kind of crazy. You know.
Yeah. I just have a Roku stick, so I just stream stuff. And I have a little digital antenna thing. I can get local channels if I want to, but mostly anything I do is on Roku and some streaming thing. My
I
football
have
game.
I have both of those. I have both of the things that you have. Like I have the digital, you know, antenna. I have the Roku stick. The thing is, my Roku stick is like prior to the microphone, so most of it doesn't work. Like it
Oh,
just says everything is outdated, right? And then I have or I had a Fire Stick, but I lost like the charging cable, you know, so I lost everything to do that. So who's joining in? Oh, it's Valhalla.
Yep.
Yo, what's up, Valhalla?
Oh, I am doing good today.
good.
Oh, all right, man. I hope it's a good day, man.
Yeah, it's been a great day.
I lived
Very
with one cat. I lived with one cat that died when it was 21. And that was the longest relationship, you know, of course, that I ever had with a cat. But yeah, man, you got those long lasting fur babies. That must be great. You must have a great relationship.
Yeah, I do. Thank you. One is going to be 22 years old this year, and then my second one's going to be 9 this year.
Oh, you mean did you mean 24 years old?
No, 22 this year, I'm going to say.
Oh, okay. I heard 42. I was like, that's like a little bit heavy,
We had that one on the farm that was almost 24. My dad said she had 23 litters of cats.
Wow.
Yeah.
23 litters of kittens in her lifetime.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
How many kittens do you have in a litter? Like 6 to 10, or more than that, or what? I mean, I know there are multiples.
Yeah. They could have like six, 8, 7. Now, I do remember she got down to where she had 2. In the last litter she had 1. She couldn't chew the umbilical cord off because she didn't have any teeth. My mom had to go out and cut the cord on the kitten, and we had to nurse it with a bottle. She didn't have milk for it.
Hello, what's up? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's sad.
My dad went bonkers one year, and he's like, "We're gonna round all these cats up, and I'm taking them to the farm sale." We rounded them up, and of course, we started crying. We were young girls because they just ran everywhere. So we had 52 of them.
So when you take cats to a sale, right? Do they like weigh them out and they're like, here you go, like $5 a pound, or how does that go?
They auctioned them off. They held them up and said, "Next on the block is cat, kitten, whatever, black and white, female."
Oh, okay. So they hang them up and they're like, hey, yeah, we'll get them for $3 each or whatever because we're being cheap or whatever.
Do I have $3? Do I have? And people start holding their signs up, and whoever has the highest bid gets to take the pick. Then from there on down, for whatever they sell them for.
Yeah, and the reason that's different than, to me is because that's an auction, right? But a cat doesn't produce anything. You're not going to milk a cat and try to sell cat milk or something. You know what I mean?
No, it's
So,
just
yeah.
the farm auctions. At the farm auctions, you could take anything. People took their
I have an
produce.
armadillo. I have one armadillo. I want $2.50. Well, let's start the bidding at 2. You can do that like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we went
And
to the
everybody's
farm.
like, yeah, I need an armadillo. It's basically useless, but sure, I need one.
My dad took me and my one sister with him one time, and they brought out bunnies, and we were like,
Oh, wow.
"Oh, we were like bunnies," and my dad's like, "No," and then the guy brought out another whole thing of bunnies, and my dad's like, "Those SOBs, they breed like bunnies." Him and the other, he was, we're in an auction, all these people, and him and these guys got laughing about bunnies and how fast they breed. And of course, me and my little sister, well, she's my older sister, we were little, we were like, "Oh, Daddy, we want bunnies." And he kept saying no. They start bidding on them bunnies. And of course, we were nagging my dad, and he raised his thing and goes over here. My dad ended up coming home with 4 bunnies for us.
Yeah.
My mom tore him up one side and down the other and goes, "Well, did you find out? Did you get all the same sex?" And his face, he turned as white as a sheep. His face was
Yep.
white. He's like, "What?" And she goes, "We'll have rabbits out our asses." I swear within 4 months, he had built us a small cage. Within 4 months, he was out there building this giant thing. We had rabbits coming. With rabbits everywhere.
Because what are they reproducing like bunnies? You know what I mean? Like they're going wild.
So
That's
in
the
the
thing.
car,
That's what's funny.
car going back to the farm auction with all the rabbits cussing us. You girls bringing you to the farm auction. I get in trouble every time.
Yo, 100 Angel, how you doing? Yeah, that's what's
There you
funny.
go.
SCP for sure. if my daughter and I were walking around and they had like 4 bunnies for auction, she might be interested, and I would say heck no. But if they had 20 of them for auction, and then she might be like, "Oh, you bought them, Dad?" And I was like, "I do. We're gonna eat a lot of thighs, for the next few weeks, like 20 fucking birds, you just kick, kick, kick."
My mom was so mad. She cussed him for days and days, months. Yeah, what you can do about the rabbit population, the bunny population out there, Jack.
Yo, bunnies are sweet meat. Sweet meat. Good stuff.
Oh, Jessica's back.
Hey, Jessica, how you doing? Hey, 100 Angel. What's up, Valhalla? How you doing, Valhalla?
Tell you what, though, we got the best
Good.
of
Nice
it.
to see you in.
They sold brown eggs. My dad always would make sure he'd come home with enough eggs to populate everybody in the whole village we lived in. He'd sell them eggs. He'd bring them by the cases.
Yo, yeah, eggs are still like one of our survival foods,
You
We'll
know we're
do
having
like huevos rancheros.
they're
We'll do
very
like bean and rice and eggs,
they're
and
very
that stuff is so
right
cheap
now.
still.
We're we're having an egg shortage.
One of the things, I guess, like I'll be honest, like I really benefit from the fact that we go to BJ's, so it's a wholesale club. I mean, they always have eggs. They never beat you on the price. You know what I mean? Like they always have it. Chili Relleno, yeah, Jessica. I was talking to my son today. Would you want a chili Relleno? Because they were going to Subway, but Subway was like rebuilding all their shit today. So Jessica, I know how to make like a completely fresh chili relleno. It'd probably blow your mind. I can make it out of a lot of different peppers. It doesn't have to be, the big Anaheim. I can make it out of a lot of different ones. Angel's gonna be right back. All right, cool, cool. What you got going on, Nobby?
Hey up, I'm back with my tea now. Got my mic on now. Just having these lovely coconut macaroons from my local bakery.
That sounds good.
They weigh about 400 grams each. They're massive. Brilliant.
Oh, 400-gram macaroon. Yeah, for sure.
Packet of 4,
Like a
£1.
fist. It's like a fist.
each.
What did you eat for dinner, Valhalla?
These ones.
Oh, I had me some shrimp tonight. I did me a quick live tonight on shrimp tonight of cooking it.
Okay.
Weigh a ton.
How'd you prepare the shrimp? Did you grill it? Did you saute?
No, I boiled it for about a hour maybe, because I cooked about 3 pounds of shrimp tonight.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. My son came home, but my wife didn't. He works at a place that has to shut down. He works at a, conventional restaurant, but who knows, man? She might be out there for a couple of hours longer. Jessica, did you eat chili relleno tonight?
Everybody's going to party tonight because of the snow and the cold coming.
Yeah. I can't wait to see it again, actually. It was kind of silly. I was like, what kind of bum are you? Like looking at myself, because I was like, I got to go back to the vape store and get a bunch of more fucking papers. You know, I felt like a bum. Like all I need in the world is more papers. But we did it, you know, because they say, hey, it might snow. I mean, the vape store will probably be open tomorrow anyway. But I felt like such a bum. I'm like, I just need more reps, you know.
Every man's needs are different.
Yeah. I'm not hungry, so there you go. It will what, Jessica? What's going on? You ate one of your last two edibles and it will? Yeah, it will. It will. Whatever it does, it will. How's that dog doing, Jessica? Cheers to that ugly ass pug. I mean, the little boy. Yeah, I don't know, Jess. I don't know, Jess. Jess, why don't you join up? You want to talk 4 sentences? Tell us all. Yo, Valhalla, I saw you today, man. You got like serious beard going on, man.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. Yeah, because I grow my hair out and my beard out every winter to basically keep my head warm. In the summertime, in the springtime, I cut everything off.
So that way you won't be cold. Yeah, I saw it today. I was like, man, he's got a lot of beard. Because I just trimmed it, but I understand the same thing. I don't want to be like totally cold. Yeah, that's cool, Angel. Like, good for you. Don't smoke, you know? Stay out of it. Right on, Valhalla. Yeah, I noticed that, man. It's getting really, heavy on you. And I'm sure it's keeping you warm, so there you go.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Joe, thank you. Thank you for letting me come up here for a while. I got to charge up my phone, okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you for coming up, man.
Yeah,
Good
you're
You're
to
welcome.
always welcome.
Yeah,
You're
I will
always
see you
welcome.
soon,
I don't always
everybody.
have StreamYard time, but you're always welcome.
Elvie later on.
See you soon, bro.
Yeah, I'll see you. I'll see everybody later. Bye bye.
Take care.
Yep.
Yes, Angel, be as healthy as you can in the ways that you need to be. You know what I mean? I
All
mean,
right.
maybe being able to smoke might be a luxury. It's like I can get away with it. I feel like I can, or at least I can pretend to. But you're
Yeah,
right. Like if it doesn't make you feel healthy, don't touch it. Don't
yeah,
touch it.
yeah. I consider myself to be pretty healthy.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I still mow an acre of land by hand. I still shovel my driveway. Walk and play with my
Oh, I
dog.
know you. I know you're healthy. And I mean, smoking is not always like it's not always directly related to that. You got to have other things in life.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that make you unhealthy. I don't take any
Mhm.
medicine. I don't have high blood pressure. In fact, they brag on my blood work when they do my blood work every year. They're all like, "Oh, we wish we had your blood work." I don't have high
Yeah,
cholesterol thing.
yeah.
So obviously, smoking hasn't affected my health too much.
Right. Not in that way. No, hell no, hell no. Yeah. It's what you value. If you have your mobility and you can run around and that's what you want to do, then there you go. Oh, there he goes. I was
Yeah,
wondering.
everybody, I mean, some people don't have to do anything to be unhealthy.
Yeah,
My
yeah, I'm sure.
my sister jogged for years and walks 4 miles a day, and she's got high blood pressure.
Yeah, yeah.
She's
You can't beat it. You know what I mean? Like
she's
my
never drank
father,
either.
his most like health conscious or above like looking at what's going on sort of sister. She's the one who died first. You know what I mean? There's no way to like shore up your mortality. You don't
Right.
know, when it's coming, it's coming, you know.
Right. A lot of your health is also in your DNA.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And wow, don't we have like people that are so fantastic now? Like I don't know if they were chosen by computer or whatever, but we have people with fantastic DNA now. They're nothing like us normal people. Nothing like us. What's up, Nobby?
Good. Yeah, I lived a healthy life up until I was about 53, 54. You know,
Yeah.
about a third of my life. So it's not too bad, really, is it?
You lived a healthy life, or you had to change at that point, like
That point
what?
I've changed. I've come home. I've come back to my hometown, haven't I? You know, stopped doing dispatch work, stopped doing anything lifting. You know.
Hmm.
But you save up for rainy days, don't you? You know.
Yeah, you never know. That's what I said.
Exactly.
A lot
Yeah.
of health things are already in you. You're not going to be able to prevent that from happening.
Yeah. I'm sure happy, elated that I'd worked all my life and I managed to actually sort of get to a point where I'm comfortable in my old age, if you know what I'm saying, you know? It's cool.
Yeah.
You know? Because really, you've got to bloody work hard, haven't you, You know?
Some of the things that I guess would be naturally hard for me or whatever, you have to do them anyway, so it's like a trial by fire.
Yeah.
So like I think that's it's all good because I've gone ahead and done them anyway, and then I found out there's nothing that stings too hard. You know what I mean? Like I'm always still moving on. So
Yeah, certainly
it
have
might not
variety
be
in life, haven't
easy.
we?
You have to have, it might not be easy, but you have to be a bit bold. You just have to like press on, make yourself known, make yourself up to scrutiny. Like somebody might really, really hate it, but you got to make yourself known to get anything, right? Raise your hand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the thing when you're younger and that, it's a bit like you get something in your head like you're gonna get it, aren't you? No matter what, you know. You usually do. So
Yeah, you think so, right? And also like what I've come to grips with is like you think you're gonna get whatever you're looking for, but even if your plan is perfect, every single step there's probably three other options, and they're not any less valid just because you didn't think of them first. So go ahead and just keep your mind open, keep your mind open and just keep floating along, fighting the fight. Sometimes Jessica just needs a little fizz. You mean from your soda drinks, or I guess.
But dogs out here stirring.
I have no animal representation. I have no totem.
you have to leave red bit till last, don't you? Yeah, I
Well,
find you get.
I mean, I'll be honest. I don't think I have anything to add right now at 3 o'clock here, and I probably should just go home and see you guys later.
Yeah, I'm about cooked too.
Yeah, it's 8
Yep,
o'clock.
I've been smoking the same thing all day, which is a Rosetta Stone bud, and I've been like way under the wire all day. I've had heavy lids, you know what I mean? And Jessica says, "Aw," but she didn't come up either. So, yourself, Jessica. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, this
Or
stuff.
you just
Just
Good
plug
seeing
your
you,
bloody head off this stuff.
Adios, amigos.
Catch you later. So anyway, yeah, catch you all later. Bye.
All right, bye.
right on. Thank you, thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you. Yeah,
Catch you
I
later.
gotta go.
Bye.
All right, see you, bro. See everybody. Peace.